Hi everyone, I am back today with another video. I didn't expect to be back so soon, but I got another email on Facebook today with more information about new accounts that Sarah has opened. And I also wanted to address a few different things. One, the fact that she's still out there and she's active. Two, that prompted me to this morning go back and watch all of my Sarah Williamson Internet Predator update videos. Watch all of them, which I have never watched them since I posted them. And I noticed, to my dismay, actually kind of, that I laugh through a lot of it. And I just want to say, anybody who's coming upon these videos now, I know I say it in the other videos, but this is not a joke. It continues to not be a joke. It's very, very real. This is a situation that I and a few of my friends went through, as well as hundreds of other women and countless other people in general that knew this girl, Sarah Williamson, online. She was YouTube user Saintscoleman. And my original video has over 2,000 views, the one that I made outing her. Over 2,000 views, and Sarah only had 300 something subscribers, I think. So, I mean, it's in the scope of the world, it's not a humongous number of views, but it lets me know that people are watching this and they're informing themselves and they're staying active and they're possibly revisiting it. And the video that I posted last night, I'm not sure what time I posted it, but it already has over 100 views. And that's a lot for this little channel that I'm not even sure if we have 100 subscribers. And 100 people have already watched the video of me talk about the new things that she's done last night. And it just lets me know that not only is this relevant, it's still relevant. People are still wondering what's going on with this and possibly still involved with her, but probably other people are finding this. And so I just want to say to you, I'm glad you're watching, and if this is helping in some way, I'm glad that it is. And maybe that's a good thing that came out of this, is just the fact that people are now talking about it. And when it first happened, I went online and I watched a lot of videos about sociopaths and psychopaths. I have a whole folder in my Safari called Psychopaths, and I mean, there's over 100 articles that I read and studies, and I informed myself as much as I could on the subject of psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissistic personality, Stockholm syndrome, everything that related to the situation we have found ourselves in. I tried to become learned about. And I hope that you have done the same, and I hope that you have found comfort in that. And I wanted to tell you about this little email that I got on my Facebook today from somebody that I met through coming out about what Sarah did to me. And she has been a constant source of support for me, and I know some of the other victims know her as well. And she said, "Thank you for talking about what it feels like when a psychopath pulls away from you last night," because that is what it feels like. And she said that she was on her kitchen floor crying. I was in my bedroom on the floor crying. I called my best friend, John, and I said, "I think I'm dying." And the only other time I have felt like that before that was when I found out what she had been doing and I confronted her about it. And we got in this massive, like, 6-hour battle about it. And I had some sort of attack, and and she actually had to calm me down. It was a massive anxiety attack, and I felt like I was having a heart attack. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't see, I was just hyperventilating. And that's what these people do to you. They make you feel like your world is collapsing. when they're talking to you and when their attention is on you, it's the greatest thing in the world, because you are the only person that matters to them. But what you don't realize is that behind your back, they're talking to 50 other people who all think that they are the only person that matter to this person as well. Getting involved with a psychopath is a lose-lose situation. There's absolutely nothing you can take from it. They will not change. They will not grow. I really want an apology from Sarah. I want some sort of, I did love you. I did, and I'm sorry that this has happened. I'm sorry for what I did to you. But I know I'm never going to get that. And even if by some miracle she did send me an email or something saying, I'm sorry, I never meant for this to happen, I wouldn't be stupid enough to believe it. Because I know what she is, and she is incapable of changing, as are all psychopaths. This new YouTube channel that has popped up, it's called J for Trish. And J is what Sarah told everyone her middle name was. And Trish is one of the other victims, who Sarah was seeing when she became involved with me. And 8 days into our talking, Sarah said that she had ended the relationship with Trish that she had been in for over a year, and said that she was choosing me, and that she never spoke to Trish again. And she would slander Trish up and down to me. I mean, you would not believe the things that Sarah told me about this poor woman, who I knew before I knew Sarah. She was doing the same thing to Trish about me. I had no clue that the entire time Sarah was with me, she was with Trish, talking about how I was stalking her and wouldn't leave her alone. And she was telling other people that, so they wouldn't. She was telling my friends that she met through me. All of these lies about me, so they would stay away from me, and she could have me all to herself, and have all of those people all to herself. And so this new YouTube channel is called J for Trish. And someone sent it to me on my Facebook. And it's an active channel. The latest activity, I think, is 2 weeks ago, where she wrote on someone's video, "This is my ex and me to a T." Now, I can only assume that she's talking about Trish because the channel is named after her, but she could be talking about any number of the hundreds of people that she conned into believing she was who she said she was. My issue is the name of the channel, and my issue is the date that it was created. It was created in September of 2010. Now, we outed Sarah in February of this year, and months later, she has the nerve to create a channel called J for Trish. My initial reaction to this was one of, like, absolute disbelief. I was offended on Trish's behalf and on my behalf. As soon as all of this blew up and Sarah went back to Australia, we started searching her usernames, and other people were doing things that I don't know how to do, and sending me information about it. And she had started all of these new Skypes under names that were like inside jokes between me and her. OMG, effing amazing, and you know, Trish told me I could always tell when she was talking to you again, even though she would say that she wasn't talking to me, but she was. Trish said I could always tell when she was talking to you again because she would start saying these little things. And everyone thought, gosh, Sarah and Shelley are so funny together. I thought Sarah and Shelley are so funny together. I thought, this is somebody who is my comedy twin. And she's not like that at all. She was just bouncing off of me. That joke. She was just stealing my personality and passing it off as her own. And so my issue was one of, like, disgust when I saw that she had started a new YouTube video called J for Trish months after we had both sworn her out of our lives. And then I thought, once again, I'm going to have to be the one who changes how I think about this, because she's not going to change. And we can't expect her to. That's all she knows how to do. She is a predator. She is a psychopath. And I know I've said it before, and I feel so lame saying this, but really this has actually helped me deal with it. The show Dexter. You've got to watch it. I swear the people who have written this have been taken advantage of by psychopaths. It's too close to home to not have been born from some sort of trauma. Oh, I see I'm about to run out here. So anyway, we have to change how we think about it, because she's not going to change. All she knows how to do is get online and terrorize people. She doesn't know how to have real relationships. She doesn't know how to love. She doesn't know how to care. She doesn't have real emotion. Nothing. She just knows how to be a predator, because that's what she is. So we have to change how we think about it. And I urge you to just do it. Find a way to deal with it and do it. And I'm actually going to make another video right now to talk about some of the ways that I and some of the other victims have come to terms with that. Okay?